Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome into episode 2 of Tech Talk Live with Old Man Gaming Now. I'm excited to have everybody here for the second time that we go live with the Tech Talk. We're going to be jumping in, getting this going right away. I definitely want to say thank you and shout out to, first of all, as you can see, Leap Evolution Gaming. And I've got my, this way. I've got my nice little logo up here, as you can see. Big shout out to them for everything that they do for streaming, and for streaming technology, for helping gamers enjoy their games. So, yo, welcome in. So, like I said, I just want to get this going. As I said, one of the big things that we're going to be discussing today is a side-by-side comparison between the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. We now have specifications on both systems that have been published. We're also going to then deep dive into the AMD video cards that are coming out because their specs have kind of been released because of their inclusion into these game platforms. So a little bit about myself. My name is Old Man Gaming Now. I am a Twitch affiliate streamer. I'm a gamer that's been gaming since the 70s. I'm 50 years old, and I'm also a 22-year IT professional. So I'm wanting to bring this content in to help you guys experience the side of technology that can help you with your gaming and streaming. Apologize, get muffed. The extra effects are turned off during the Tech Talk live show. I will try to get those channel points refunded to you. But let's go ahead and jump right into the content, guys, and see how this is looking. So we're going to go ahead and transition into the first topic. And the first topic, as I said, deals with the comparison between the PS5, which is on the left, and the Xbox Series X, which is on the right. And if you really look at these as a side-by-side comparison, stating that they're both going to be running on the AMD Zen 2 CPUs, with the Xboxes being a little bit faster. The GPUs are almost identical except for the PS5's a couple teraflops lower than the Xboxes. Same memory, exactly. It does show the memory interface on the PS5, but I guarantee you they're identical because they're both running GDDR6. Internal storage, once again, goes to the Xbox at 1 terabyte over 825 gig, both running SSD. It does state that the Xbox's is NVMe, where the PS5 is just a custom type of storage. I'm assuming they're similar. Ray tracing, don't necessarily look at that for the Xbox and say, wow, that's an added benefit, because ray tracing comes with those video cards. It's going to be in both. The 4K optical drive is in both.
Phoenix Rose.
Hey, thanks, Phoenix.
Welcome to my channel.
Oh, Rose, thank you for
Phoenix
popping in.
Rose said, hello, they're stopping in to say hello.
Hey, thank you. So back to this. They both have external storage capabilities with the USB hard drive support, but it's kind of interesting that the PS5 says it only supports PS4 hardware or PS4 games, where the Xbox is just saying extra storage. So if you really look at these, I would say up to this point, there's a slight benefit in performance to the Xbox Series X over the PS5. The one thing that's interesting is the PS5 has an NVMe SSD slot that is considered expandable storage. So you can add additional SSD storage, not as USB connection, but as a standard internal hard drive. Now, I'm interested to see how that plays out and how you would do that, but that could potentially give the storage buffer or the storage side over the PS5 from the Xbox. So performance-wise, I will give a slight vote to the Xbox Series X over the PS5. But if storage is your number one concern, it does look at this point that the PS5 is going to win that battle. Now, the other thing that came out, as you can see, they're advertising the RDNA 2 AMD video cards. This is the next generation of video cards that AMD is releasing. There's also been, if you followed last week's chat was about the Xbox, or not the Xbox, the NVIDIA RTX 3000 series cards. And it had a lot to do with the comparison between those and the other existing 2000 series cards. Well, now that we have a side-by-side comparison, or at least what people are assuming is going to be the side-by-side comparison between the AMD video cards and the NVIDIA video cards, it does appear that AMD is going to get close. But all of the experts say that they're not going to quite get to the 3000 cards. So we really have to see release date and performance to price. That's what could give AMD a foot in the door, is if their performance to price is such a value that it makes more sense to get the cheaper cards. I've also heard on a new interview that even though NVIDIA has said they're coming to the table literally in 4 days with the 3080s, the 3080s are going to be such a tight inventory that your chances of getting one are not very good in what could be all the way till 2021. So I want to see how that plays out, because my goal is to get one for my new computer build I'm doing soon. But if it doesn't come out en masse enough to be able to get it, then I'll have to value the AMD cards over the 2000 Supers, which are not as good or performing. So that's going to end the parts that I had to discuss.
Stunton said, I hear that.
That's going to end the parts that I had to discuss, which was specifically about the comparison between the PS5, Xbox, and also the information about the new AMD cards. We do have a guest speaker today. I'm going to go ahead and switch up to his content. His name is Stunchen. He's another Leap Evolution gaming member. And we're going to go ahead and switch to his content and let him go from here. All right, Stunchen, you're on.
What up? What it do? I'm just here talking about some Streamlabs. If you all want to know anything about Streamlabs, let me know. Ask some questions, ask me away. All kinds of complicated things about it that I might know a little bit about it for you guys.
All right, you want to cover a little bit about just setting up a quick, like, what content would be part of like an overlay while we wait for questions to roll in?
A lot of people want to do those animated transitions where you pop in and it just transitions between the scenes. Not quite like how you see right here, but got some kind of animation, just kind of like you have whenever you switch between your scenes.
Okay.
You can go right here. Just see a little scene transitions. I don't really have a scene on, but we could do this one. And so now it transitions.
Okay.
This is where you want to do it at. You want to add transitions. Now they're called stingers in here. I don't know why. Streamlabs is the one who came up with the name, guys. I don't know why they're called stingers, but you can pretty much pick any video file, any kind of MP4. You just want to browse your computer for it. Pretty much edit anything you want up in there. And then make sure it's on monitor and output. So you want to make sure to be able to hear it and see across Streamlabs. And I think that's about it.
Okay, the other thing that I wanted to add to this is, pull that back up for a second, Stunchen. The transition point that they talk about, if you have one that does like some animation and it disappears the screen that you're on and goes to the other one, that is a millisecond timing transition point. So if you want it to go in like 3 seconds, you'd put that at 300 or something like that. That is just the time that it swaps from one scene to the other.
Yes, yeah. Don't be putting in 3 in here thinking it's 3 seconds, because you
Right.
you'll put in 3 milliseconds and it'll be super quick.
Exactly. So all right, guys, we're gonna
Any
open
other
up the.
questions for Streamlabs? What you guys want to know?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open up the questions now. So, all right, guys, if you guys are on here and you have any questions about what was reviewed with the the PS4, or the PS5, Xbox 360, anything about the video cards, or any tech questions whatsoever, including Streamlabs, go ahead and hit us up in chat, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. So go ahead. We're going to be waiting here, and the floor is yours for questions, guys. Let's give them a second and see if we get some questions
Stunchen
in.
said, "Oh, Leap in Lieber. Welcome to my channel."
Hey, Leap, welcome in. We are now open for question and answer session. If you want to pop any questions in here, tech questions, we've got Stunchen talking Streamlabs. Any questions with Streamlabs, Stinger transitions, anything like that. And I went over the Xbox Series X to PS5 comparison and also the new AMD cards. But this is a open floor questions and answer session. So anything that you guys want to know, go ahead and hit us up.
Anything you want to know about transitions, little redeems?
And by the way, guys, just so everybody knows, Leaping Lieber is one of the owners of Leap Evolution Gaming. As I talked to you guys before, you definitely, if you don't know what they are, you're going to want to go look them up. Give me 1 second, guys. Dogs are going nuts. I'm streaming. So, like I said, the biggest thing, like I said, is Leap Evolution Gaming. They're a community of streamers, but they're a community of gamers, and they provide esports tournaments, streamer support, and just community in gaming. So look them up, check them out. They're on all social media platforms. You will be able to find them.
G0 Deciseconds Triggerman. Welcome to my channel. AP Mechanic 1. Welcome to my channel.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Like I said, we're in question and answer session. So, or any tech question you guys may have, go ahead and hit us up, and we'll be more than happy to answer them. You guys did unfortunately miss the beginning of this show where we talked about the PS5 Xbox Series X comparison and a little bit about the new AMD video cards. But if you guys want to ask any questions, go ahead and hit us up. I'm going to put some music on while we wait for a question. But if you guys have anything, just go ahead and hit us up. We'll be waiting here.
Phoenix Rose said, "How did you do the confetti thing?"
All right, you have a question about the confetti there, Stunchen.
How did I do the confetti thing? Alright, the confetti thing is super complicated, actually. It requires 3 things. You need Streamlabs. If you have OBS, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Can be done. I don't know personally how to do it because I don't have OBS yet. I've read up on it, but I haven't really done it myself. But on Streamlabs, it's pretty easy. I have a folder for redeems.
Phoenix Rose said, "I do have
Perfect.
OBS Streamlabs."
Awesome. That's what we need. We need 2 things here besides that. We need this application right here. It's called Trigger Fire. And then when you need trigger fire, you need stream elements.
Bloodlust. Welcome to my channel.
Oh, probably gonna be on his. I need to be on mine. Trigger fire, stream elements, Streamlabs OBS. You also need to have your redeems open as well, because it's going to be through your redeems on your Twitch that this all happens.
Bot said 8 viewers, 822 meters 37s.
What I normally do is I'll actually create the redeem first, because the redeem name is what's going to be connected to everything. Exact capital letters, all that. It's all whatever you name your redeem is whatever it's going to be on trigger fire. Now for trigger fire, you gotta log in, of course, and you gotta get this on stream. You gotta get this on your stream elements, and the only way to get this on your stream elements is if you can connect to their Discord. But I think I can just give you the link. Let me see. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, that link's how you get this on here. Click that link, it takes you to the Streamlabs widget.
Hey, Stunchin, DM me the link and I'll post it.
Alright, that sounds good.
Commander Root. Welcome to my channel. Not Corporal. Welcome to my channel.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Actually, trying to think of how to do this without cutting your display. You can put it in there. If you don't put it in there without the .com or the HTTPS, because with the link it's gonna pop out without mod access. Oh, jeez, it's still blocking it. Give me 1 second. You did DM it to me, right?
Yeah, I did. Alright, so once you got your redeem in here, right? You got your redeem.
Old man gaming now. Said
Set up so you can come here,
HTTPS a
click on it,
Firewire
it's literally-
compog trigger fire widget.
This one's not set up for it. You click on it, it's just gonna do that. Nothing's gonna happen. Right? So we gotta get this to be able to show up on the screen. After so you get your redeem set up, or whatever you want it to be named. So if you want like confetti or I don't know, snow or something, lightning strike, I don't fucking know. You can do anything you want. And then you want to make sure it's in your sources as well. I have one that's named that in your sources. Now the one in your sources is going to be pulled
Phoenix
from
Rose.
Streamlabs.
Said fire.
So you want to go to edit. It's going to pop up this right here. It's going to be a little weird thing. You click this, I'm pretty sure. Those little settings. Up here at the top it says copy overlay URL. That's where you want to hit. That's going to be your link for Streamlabs. So whenever you make this, so you want to make a source, you want to make a browser source. Hit that, add the source, celebration, add the source. So it's all the way at the top right now. Properties. And this, you want to change it. Copy paste that link into here. Mine's a different link. Be the same one. That's the first part. Okay, that's the easy part, really. It gets a little harder. So we got this. Got this link copied into your Streamlabs. And that's as a source, right, for your browser. After that, make sure your redeem set up, right? We want to go back to Triggerfire. And you won't have anything in yours. Yours probably should look like this. You won't have any video triggers, nothing's uploaded. Maybe you want to create one.
Wisebot said, new follower Ogadi, welcome 307 followers,
Your
1.
command name and your redeem name for your Streamlabs names, whatever you typed in there. Like, so mine says celebration, right? Celebration. The one up here should say celebration. Capital letters and everything. Save it. See, mine's already being used right now. So we'll go to it. Celebration. Celebration. Both the same. And I got a little confetti gif. Now you can also add a sound to it. So like the confetti and the clap are two different things. You don't want any sound, you don't have to put any sound. But you want to add some sound, you gotta find something that works with whatever you're using. That's the third part. Make sure you got everything set up with whatever you're gonna use. Now the way that Stream Elements pulls everything from Triggerfire is through this little widget token. Press on the purple gear, there's a widget token. You gotta copy that. Copy that, and your thing that says widget token. Copy paste it, that's all you gotta do. Once that's copied, anything you add onto here, and that is saved, turned on, will be redeemed through ODS. Now you might have to mess, so like you might have to see, like mine, you can see the green box is kind of out, it's bigger than my screen. You might have to mess with it a little bit on your OBS to picture like how you want it to fit on your screen, but normally, see if I turn it off, it doesn't pop up. It's strictly through that.
Alright, I'm going to show an example real quick, guys, because I also, Stunchin helped me out with this, and I also have it running, so I'm going to switch to my game streaming screen for a second, guys.
Phoenix Rose said, very awesome, thank you, yeah, because I just got a Stream Deck as well, which
Yeah,
I
don't
still
a
have
Stream
to
Deck,
set up.
actually. So that's kind of that, like my redeemed channel is my Stream Deck. That's kind of how I set it up.
Right, so this
Phoenix
is basically...
Rose said, thank you so much for taking time to do that, Stunchin.
Alright, so once again, I'll show you a couple of examples of things that I set up through Triggerfire with Stunchin's assistance in pointing me the right direction. One is this one.
Stunchin said, absolutely.
I didn't see it.
So you can see that it's snowing on the scene. And another one is, I'm going to do a, here I'll do one that Rose will get a kick out of.
And you don't have to do this. It's just a little bit harder. Sounds are pretty easy, so you can make it pretty sound. And that way people can redeem it whenever you're in a high tense situation and you can't hit your soundboard or you can't focus on multiple things at once. They can do it for you.
Yeah, it gives your fans something cool to do. Sometimes it'll shock the heck out of you. You'll be in the middle of something and here it'll pop, but it's really cool to give them
Phoenix
something.
Rose said, yes, I love that.
The one that gets me the most is people do the FBI open up and it sounds like it's literally behind me because my front door is right behind me and it freaks me. I'm like, oh my god, no, not today.
That's funny.
I
But yeah, like I said,
love doing that.
the problem has always been there's always been sound effects that you could do for bits, sound effects that you could do for other things. This gives people something fun to do, interactive with the stream for channel points.
Right.
because channel points has always been, okay, hydrate, great. They'll post it, and you have to keep an eye on it so you know that it's being used. The other cool thing is I've been able to turn trigger fire into a way to alert me when they just use regular trigger or channel points. Like if it's a hydrate or, an alert of anything like a shout out or like I've got one because I play Warzone a lot. I've got one it's a high point one, but they can make me drop the gun that I'm using, and I put that a little snippet of the Snoop Dogg "Drop It While It's Hot" little sound effect in there, so it tells me that okay, somebody just triggered that channel point thing, and I've got to drop the gun that I've got.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way for your users to grab your attention if like you weren't looking at it or they just walked into the stream and they want to announce their arrival.
Oh yeah. But thank you for that question, Rose. I definitely appreciate that, and Sunshin for your detailed response. Do we have any other questions? Or any add-on questions to that one?
Phoenix Rose said, NP Ty for showing me.
It's all good. That's what Tech Talk Lab's all about, is just an open tech chat with the viewers to give them an opportunity to learn more. Coming up, and I don't know how soon, I've already got a relationship made with one of the marketing people in Leap Evolution Gaming that's going to be coming in giving video editing and marketing tips. I'm just not sure how soon they're going to be able to, maybe into October before they can join. But you guys need to look forward to that because that's going to be huge for streamers and people that like to advertise themselves. So we're going to stand by and see if we have any other questions coming in. All right, guys. It looks like we might be dry on questions for this episode. I do want to thank everybody that showed up and viewed it. The VOD will be up on YouTube and also on Twitch for review. This is a weekly episode or weekly show, so it's Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I want to thank Stunchin for being a part of this show. Stunchin, do you have any parting words?
I'm just looking forward to doing this again. Hopefully get some more people in here, ask some more questions. I definitely like helping out people and trying to help their stream become a little better.
Yep.
I know a lot of people are as tech savvy as I am for sure, so I don't mind sitting down and trying to help you guys out. It took me a little bit to figure this out, and there's even more stuff on top of the redeems. Like you can make it to where it actually opens up certain programs or close out it. Like let's say you wanted me to switch games or something. Like I want you to play this game. It'll close out the game that I'm in and open up that game whenever you redeem it. Like stuff like that are even more complicated that I haven't figured out yet. So just definitely keep an eye out. See once more tech talks come our way. Get in here and learn how to do those. Once I learn how to do them.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, I plan on continuing to grow this and providing just that technology news of the week. Keep people up to speed on console tech, PC tech.
Phoenix Rose said, heck yeah, I am always trying to improve mine. I wrote everything down, so I'll have to try and do this when I get some time. Thank you both, Mighty and Stunshin.
It's all good, Rose. And like I said, if you have any difficulties, DM me and I can get you in touch with Stunshin, or I can help.
Stunshin said, heck yeah.
Old man knows a little bit of how to do it, so if he can't help you out, and you need me to help you, I do not mind.
Yeah, we can get in touch with you. Just
But I know
DM
he
me
knows for sure.
and hit me up on Discord, and I'll try to assist if you have any questions about it. But yeah, I want to thank everybody that took a chance to watch the show. Every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be rolling this, and as long as we can keep people interested, if it's 1 or if it's 100, it doesn't matter to us. We just like helping people. So until next week at 8 p.m. for Stuncheon and Old Man Gaming Now and Leap Evolution Gaming. This is the Tech Talk Live Show signing off. Thank you guys.
Love you.